Welcome back, you bunch of widows. It's your number one fat Asian coming to you again with another one of these FIFA 17 experiments. Now, you have seen me predict the Premier League. You probably have seen a myriad of other people, you know, like Spence Doggy Dog, True Jordy. Everyone and their mama is going ahead and handing in what they feel like is going to be their prediction on how the Premier League is going to turn out this year. And that got me thinking, how would FIFA go ahead and predict this upcoming Premier League season? Because, I mean, it's the most accurate scientific way to predict anything, really. Well, probably Football Manager's a little bit more realistic. But anyway, we're going to do it with FIFA. So this is what I've gone ahead and I've done. As you can see, we have Manchester United right here. And this is just an example. We got Lukaku in there. We have the newly signed Matic. And then, of course, we have Lindelof in the squad. And I have done this with pretty much all the squads that are going to be in the Premier League this season. I've transferred out most of the players that have gone out to the best of my ability. I might have missed one or two, please forgive me for that. But I've transferred in all the big name players, you know, that have come in. So, you know, like Lacazette, it's over on Arsenal. As you can see, there's Bernardo Silva, Kyle Walker, and Mendy and Ederson are all in this Manchester City side. And I spruced it up a little because, to be honest, my homeboy, my big man, Mr. Jason, aka Flickify, went ahead and did a very similar video on his channel. Go ahead, click up in the icon right here if you want to go ahead and check out his results. But if you learned anything from these FIFA simulations, they come out very differently every single time. And here's the big difference between me and Jason's video right here. Boom shakalaka. As you can see over at this Liverpool side, there's someone missing over on that left wing. Yes, the addition of Mohamed Salah has been added over to Liverpool, but as you can see, Sadio Mane sits over on that left wing, and there is no Philippe Coutinho to go ahead and be found. That is because I moved him on over to Barcelona. Liverpool fans, don't kill me. He is the one who turned in the transfer request. All right, I just want to send this as accurately as I can. So as of recording this, the transfer window has yet to close. So when it does, we'll go ahead and reset it. Would you like to see it when the transfer window is completely closed? Go ahead and vote up in the I think is right here. But now I'm going to go ahead, take all these teams, and of course I'm going to move all the relegation teams like Sunderland down, bring all the new boys up like Newcastle and Brighton and the Huddy boys into it, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. And for this test, we're going to be simming with Bournemouth. The reason why I'm not choosing a bigger side is some people, not myself, think that by playing as a bigger team there is some type of simming bias, but yeah, it's not going to happen. I'm not going to turn on European competition because this is purely a test for the Premier League, and we're going to go ahead and sim it up. But I want to know right now, what is your prediction, guys? Who do you think will win the Premier League this season? Go ahead and vote up in the I think is. Liverpool fans, I apologize. You're not. I can only fit 5 in there, and you would have been the 6th, so come on. You've never won the league before. Why would you win now? Especially without Coutinho. Let's be realistic here. Oh, the dislikes. And usually for me, during this time, while it's all going ahead and set up, I usually make a prediction. But I did a whole entire podcast. It's called Two Idiots and a Bear Predict the Premier League. Go ahead and click on the I think is right here, and then go click on that if you want to see the results. I'll also leave a link to that at the end of this video. But as you can see right here, we sit on July of 2016. Let's go ahead. Let's take it to the halfway point. Let's see how things are in the January window. I'm gonna go through it. So, since I've simmed this, there are going to be possibilities that certain players are going to be sold, that certain people can be bought in. So, I don't know how this is going to go, man, especially with the new signings this season. FIFA-wise, it always seems to be the same type of teams that are always at the top, no matter kind of who the players are. Chelsea, Arsenal, Manchester United, and Spurs always kind of battle it out for that top spot. I don't know about, like, Man City just never really wins the league all that much, especially in Sims. So, hey man, I'm gonna be a homer and root for Manchester United. That's all it is. But anyway, let's go ahead and let's sim to the halfway point and see how this brand new season is gonna be going.
Go time wizard!
Alright, we sit on January of 2017. Let's go ahead and take a look at the player stats and see who is cutting it up in the Premier League. And atop is Manchester United's Anthony Martial. Probably no one's contender for Golden Boot this season, but hey, crazier things have happened. But a more traditional Harry Kane at number 2, probably the guy who is going to win this year. Cazorla having a fantastic season. Leroy Sané doing pretty well. Eden Hazard also doing probably pretty well. Burton, oh, look, a Brighton kid getting up in there. Let's see if there's anybody on here that is actually new. No new faces right here besides the boys from Brighton and Huddersfield. Let's go over to assists. Wayne Rooney, there we go. Our first big transfer. Wayne Rooney of Everton leading the league in assists, tied alongside Gabbiadini, Redmond, and Ahmed Musa and Harry Kane, all with 5 apiece. Jermaine Defoe also still contributing a little bit. And let's see if there's anyone else kind of interesting up on this list. Not super. Let's go to clean sheets. David De Gea with 6, but new boy from Manchester City, Ederson, with 5. Very interesting. So if we go ahead and we take those and extrapolate them out, I'm predicting Manchester United on top. Maybe Man City behind them? No, Man City all the way in 5th. Manchester United are running, well, not running away with this, 6-point lead ahead of Arsenal and Watford. Spurs in 4th, Chelsea in 7th, and Liverpool without Coutinho all the way down in 10th. And Chelsea, I forgot to tell you this, I have moved on Diego Costa just for the main reason that I don't think he's going to play. I don't think he's going to play another game for Chelsea this season. So we're going to go ahead and mix it up. Woo, let's see who's in the relegation zone. Even with Wayne Rooney leading the league in assists, Everton is in 18th place. Apparently all the new signings have failed to gel over there. West Brom, Newcastle, and Swansea all kind of flirt. Well, a couple of them all kind of flirting from Bournemouth, Burnley, Leicester, Swansea, Newcastle, and West Brom. All kind of flirting with it right now, I'm not going to lie. But anyway, let's go ahead. Let's take it to the end of the season. Will this be Manchester United's season? Finally, can Mr. Jose Mourinho go ahead and get it through in his second season like he always does? Or will a contender pop up? Will Spurs go ahead and surprise us? Hell, Arsenal is there, right in the running, man.
Go time wizard!
All right, here it is. Who will win the Premier League this season? 2017-2018. A very intriguing season, honestly. I could see like 6 or 5 different teams actually gutting it out if the conditions are perfect. But let's go ahead and go into player stats. Who won the Golden Boot? Anthony Martial beat out Leroy Sané, as well as Eden Hazard and Harry Kane, and Rashford coming in 5th place. Ooh, with that many goals in between them, with 36 goals in between Rashford and Anthony Martial, yeah, they probably won it. Wow, I'd love for this to happen, but where the hell was Lukaku in all this? Very, very strange. Lukaku didn't even get on this list. Okay, apparently they played Rashford and Martial above him. But Golden Boot goes to Silva. I'm guessing that is Bernardo Silva, although I could be wrong. Bournemouth's Jermaine Defoe still putting out there, still showing it. And Wayne Rooney coming in 2nd place as well. Firmino had a pretty good season. Amrabat, Cazorla had a pretty good one. Let's see. Mkhitaryan and Martial also making it onto the list. David De Gea, 17 clean sheets, 6 more than anybody else in the league. Petr Cech coming in 2nd place with 11, and Jack Butland, the FIFA god himself, getting in 10 right there. Although look at Bournemouth kind of popping up on a number of these. Maybe there is the bias right here, but they got 2nd place for assists and 4th place for clean sheets, which means they're probably sitting pretty high up in the table for Bournemouth, you know what I'm saying. But let's go ahead, let's take a look at the table. Very surprised. Manchester United run away with it. 94 points. They win the league by 20 points to Spurs and Arsenal, and Chelsea come in 4th. 5th place to Manchester City. Wow. And where is Liverpool in 7th? Watford in 6th. Bournemouth in 13th. So they did alright. And who got relegated right here? It's Everton. It's Brighton. And who's in the final place right here? Well, there we go. It's Huddersfield. How did Everton get relegated? Really? Very strange. Very, very strange indeed. But just take a look at these stats, man. Manchester United scored 80 goals for, only allowed 27, which was the best in the league, and had a goal differential of 53. 94 points. That's the highest scorer. One of the highest scores I've ever seen in any simulations. Well, there you guys go. That is my prediction for the year. Manchester United are going to win the league by 20 points. There. Realistic. And Liverpool don't even make top 6 if they lose Coutinho. fantastic. And it wasn't for lack of trying. Lukaku played in 28 matches in the Premier League, scored 7, assisted on 5. Not terrible return, but apparently they wanted to play Marcus Rashford more, and it was a great return on his part. 15 goals, 3 assists, and then Anthony Martial, fantastic. 21 goals, 6 assists, 13 clean sheets. I don't know why I'm reading out the clean sheets, but there you go. Honestly, if anything, I think it's because he was one of the cover artists and they overpowered him. That's the only reason why I can kind of see this. Let's see. Ooh. And Lacazette only played 50 matches. They obviously opted for Alexis Sanchez above him, who had 10 goals, 4 assists. But man, 1 goal and 2 assists for Lacazette. That is rough. That is a rough welcome to the Prem. Morata didn't fare much better. 25 games at striker, 3 goals, 2 assists. His strike partner, Michy Batshuayi, played 20 games, 5 games less, and still netted 6 and assisted in 3. That's actually not a terrible record for only playing 20 games. For the FA Cup, Spurs go ahead and beat out Leicester 1-0 in the grand final. And the EFL Cup, Manchester United beat Everton 3-0 to go ahead and retain that trophy. And that is going to be it, guys, for this test. This is FIFA Predicts the 2017-2018 Premier League season. You heard it here first. Manchester United going to win the league by 20 points. Easy. But anyway, if you did enjoy this nonsense, go ahead, take your hard right now, smush into that like button right now, and subscribe for more FIFA, well, odd content if you are new here. Go ahead and check out my boy Jason's predictions, where he pretty much did the same thing, and drastically different results. Let's just say that. And if you want to go ahead and hear my predictions for the league, again, a couple other idiots, and a bear, go ahead and predict, how the Premier League is going to go ahead and finish out. Go ahead and click over here, Dings and Poos, for our podcast. Anyway, that is it for me, B-. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. Remember to stay yourself, stay humble, and be weird. And every single day, the Fatation Nation, it grows fatter.